be the beginning of the answer to those questions we asked at the top of the show. Barkley, 53 pounds tonight.
Iran Barkley.
In the last year, they've each defeated Dan.
Have his way in a little bit, he'd be much more successful.
Has 7. Barkley has been knocked out 5 times. Coetzee twice.
Your hands loose. Let's go. Let him go, Gerrie.
Knocked out in the first round by Frank Bruno in England in January of this year.
Hasn't seen. Nice hook by Iran Barkley. Coetzee has already, I think, established Tyron Buck throw the hook. Right hand by Coetzee. I think that Barkley's attacking Coetzee. Really, Iran Barkley cranking up the left hook.
Fighting Hearns and Duran and Nunn and Ben Van Horn and Brown.
Barkley landing a little bit more. Again, there's a right hand by Coetzee is right. We got our answer. In the old days. That's about all he's thrown, really. The storm here a little bit.
Coetzee looks like he's just has a successful business. Not landing flush, and Barkley
has come up to heavyweight. He's able to kind of push him around a little bit.
And 2, we'll keep it here as Gerrie Coetzee heads back to his corner.
And that is the punch. Bounced off the top of his head. Again, that hit on the right hand that didn't send Barkley down. And yet another. Iran indicate that he is in control in there. There's the numbers you saw in the sound. Well, Iran Barkley has hung in there.
Conference coverage from the Delta.
So who?
Well, it's a story about.
He's very enamored with being here, and as we said as well.
Final 15 seconds of round 3, scheduled for 12 rounds.
Holmes is somebody of that ilk, and he has to show that he's ready for.
To stand in between rounds. Now,
it's not having that huge an impact, and of course we do have to point.
Another left hand.
A little bit, I think. In the last 7 fights, with a very big sub.
Deal, but. Now some of these punches are having effects on him.
I think he and his people positioned for it. Power punches by Barkley were landed in the last round, and one that landed. Then using the jab and the straight right. If he were to do more of that, pump up Iran Barkley. I keep saying Barkley has to alter. Iran beat him.
Oh, there's a good right hand that hurt Coetzee. Told us, and so did Palomino today at the weigh-in.
Coetzee. That's the one telltale sign. He is. Coetzee has not thrown one punch yet in this. And Barkley. I think he would make this a whole different fight. He's just resigned himself to throwing those wilderness very well. And Iran Barkley, even though he was more of a, even at his worst, Iran Barkley always had a higher. That Barkley has thrown our jab, so he has completely.
Al, your scorecard.
The technique in this fight is all but gone.
6. Remember, this is scheduled for 12. This is a.
Gerrie Coetzee.
10 seconds to go in rounds. In our first bout as Palomino continues his comeback.
It's close, and there's the knockdown by Coetzee.
Enjoyed it. See where it took. I concur.
I think they made this a 12-rounder. I don't think either man's going to be happy about it. Not the Iran Barkley we've seen on other occasions.
And for Barkley, knockouts, 229.5 pounds tonight. Let me take a look at the numbers.
Fighters are placed in a round and a bout.
Barkley went down, not gone down yet. Will it happen?
Coetzee got leverage in both those punches.
Definitely answered. Rene Arrendando's career. Sunday. Iran Barkley in red. In the scheduled 12 rounds, super heavyweight.
Somebody give him a Snickers bar in between rounds or something? Sienna back, excuse me, a bit. Straight right hands if he keeps doing that.
Well, we'll talk more during the round.
Yeah, I was just...
And analyze,
yeah.
But, I mean...
Flip back a lot, Gerrie Coetzee. Now...
and Barkley on the deuce.
Kind of while he's backing up. So he's not getting too much power.
Former WBA heavyweight champion of the world, and Iran
threw some pretty good jabs in right hands, at least in the Coetzee knock out Iran Barkley. I think that's what they thought.
Barkley just
man getting whacked in there. They got to get in there and stop this pretty soon. He's going to get hurt. They need to stop this fight right now.
Fired a right hand. His chin was just hanging over.
Oh, and against a younger fighter with a quicker technique is not good.
Official time of the stoppage. Standing.